Shuriken tossing them up in the cut. Ninjutsu they signs, fingers stay up. Hokage for president, put you on mission. They saw what it was, took your position. They got you on ambush, look for the difference. Like sure you can. I'm the master and student. I heard you playing with the craft and the movement.
We were all shocked by the one and only illustration of God Valley in chapter 954, which looks a lot like Emerald City in The Wizard of Oz. Emerald City's first appearance in One Piece was several hundred chapters ago on Joya Island by Bellamy. For a long time, I believed and thought that Emerald City was somewhere on the Isle of Giants. The giant ores of One Piece is called Oz in some countries. It would have seemed normal that being a giant, the land of Oz would be on Elbaf. But after this illustration, I do believe that Emerald City is actually in God Valley. God Valley is supposed to have been wiped off the map, but what if, like Emerald City, God Valley was simply high up, and no longer on the seas? It was home to celestial dragons, and after becoming aware of the danger they were running on the seas, cause of Zebek's attack, they decided to return to higher ground. With the help of a storm, as we saw on Joya Island. And that we are going to make the discovery of a new type of poneglyphs, as well as Vegapunk. Of course, I want to talk about Oda's very certain source of inspiration for the poneglyphs. The Emerald Tablet. At the beginning of One Piece, we thought there was only one type of poneglyphs. The blue ones we saw in Alabasta. But that was before we learned of the road poneglyphs, which are red in color. Knowing Oda's taste for triality leaves no doubt to me. The three colors of the additive synthesis are blue, red, and green, which are very similar to the current poneglyphs. What if we soon discover a green poneglyph? There are still many poneglyphs to be discovered, and it would not surprise me if we discover a new type with a different purpose, as Oda did with the red ones. The best place for this discovery would obviously be Emerald City, as the Emerald Tablet. The Emerald Tablet is one of the first treatises of alchemy. Alchemy is very closely related to the Philosopher's Stone, and we know that Vegapunk is well ahead of his time, and working on genetic lineage. And if this new type of poneglyph said more about the devil fruits and or the D lineage. Oda said in SBS 48 about the devil fruits, that you'll just have to wait for a certain professor to make his appearance in this story, and explain exactly what the devil fruits really are. And the exact explanation of what they really are means a lot to me. As the Void Century and the Will of D, I think the DF will be explained on a poneglyph, the only source of knowledge from Void Century which cannot disappear. Who else but Vegapunk could it be? He's the one who created the first artificial devil fruit, and he is working on the genetic lineage. See, I think Vegapunk has access to a new sort, and maybe unique, of poneglyphs. Okay. Now let's see why Vegapunk should be on God Valley Emerald City. Vegapunk's origins. He think Vegapunk comes from the moon. Lunar peoples have always been very technologically advanced, and this is clearly the case with Vegapunk. I was struck and made the connection between moon people and Vegapunk by wanting to know more about him. One and only illustration of Vegapunk is very disturbing, and if we compare something with Enel's mini adventures, something is really disturbing. Look on the left of the picture at the silhouette of Vegapunk, who seems to have a very long head. The first arrow is its mustache, the second one is its nose, and the third is like his very long skull. The real celestial dragons come from space, as their name suggests. And that Vegapunk is one of them. He currently lives in Emerald City, which is also known as God Valley. And I think he is captive of the other celestials. That's why he may help Luffy, who'll save him. We know that the God Valley incident was caused by Zebek, which is a D in what if he had discovered that green poneglyph, and some of the devil fruit secrets. Many theories say that Blackbeard is very close to Zebek, and could be his son. Zebek may have discovered the green poneglyph, and the secrets of DF, and he might have passed this knowledge to Blackbeard through someone. A knowledge that allowed Blackbeard to eat 2 devil fruits. Why would the next saga be God Valley first? We know that the final battle of One Piece is coming, and that a great battle will oppose Luffy to Blackbeard. As it stands, Teach is actually unbeatable by Luffy. Luffy's next power-up could be learning the secret of the devil's fruit. A power-up not of strength, but of knowledge, which would make it possible to defeat Blackbeard, who seems to be unbeatable with his devil fruits. Oda plans to finish One Piece in 5 years, and everything has to speed up. We have seen throughout the work that there is enormous parallelism between the adventures on the first part of Grand Line and the New World. Here are a few examples: Arc Arlong Park, Arc Isle de Homes Pisonsalong X Hody, Arc Lowtown, Arc Punk Hazard, Boogie the Clown, X Caesar Clown, Arc Thriller Bark, Arc Way no Kunyus, X Kaido. The next step is Sabati, Emerald City and Duval, X Drogpeklo. The next step after Wano should be the equivalent of Sabati. An archipelago is already very important as it allows you to reach Fishman Island, and Emerald City could, by contrast, be your lead to a celestial island, as we said before. Drogpeklo is a lion, and wears a coat with the 495 number on it. On the left, the first page of the chapter 495 with one of Duval's first appearance, and a quote: "A shockingly true coincidence." Let's continue. I and the Wizard of Oz. The hero meets a scarecrow, a lion and an Iron Man, just before arriving in Emerald City. What if we are dealing with Basil Hawkins, Eustace, Captain Kidd and Drogpeklo accompanying Luffy after Wano's battle? Everything fits, so now we can conclude that God Valley is the replica of Emerald City from Wizard of Oz, which is a celestial country, accessible through a storm. After Zebek's attack, the celestial dragons decided to return to high ground for their safety. Vegapunk is originally from the moon, and currently lives in Emerald City and holds a green, or many, poneglyph that explains the secrets of the devil fruits. This will give Luffy the power-up he needs to defeat Blackbeard, either an awakening of his own devil fruit, or a way to find Blackbeard's weak spot. The next boat will be God Valley, Emerald City, and will finally include a godfather of the underworld, Drogpeklo. If you love this video, please subscribe to the channel, and like and share this video. Don't forget to check the bell notification. Signing off, Animjod.